These are all personal choices that I would make setting up a system. It's on the very front screen of Fusion. I'm going to go to File and then down to Options on the left-hand side. And it will bring in several hundred options. We'll just jump through a few of them just to explain them. The very first one is Auto Features. So when you've designed the kitchen, it will you will then ask it to put on molding, so cornice, pelmet, plinth, and wood. So over here, I would tend to turn off the auto side panel. The next thing that I might change, so into planning defaults, in here on the right, there's a wall thickness of 200. Now I've set this up for 200, but on your default systems, it'll be 100. The next thing I would change is the render settings. So in here under render settings, you've got a perspective, an elevation, a plan, and all these other components. So in perspective, I would change it to preview, so that it just means that when you start a brand new design and you take a render, it would come up in a preview or a quick render, rather than bringing it up in wireframe or white fill, which then you'll have to change the settings. I like to have it coming up straight away in preview. You can also put in a background as well, so you can put in a background, so there's a garden, clouds, sky, a city with church, or church tower, or a city in winter, or whatever kind of background you want. And this will put a background around the room for you, so we'll just maybe mountain landscape. And then the other option that I would change as well is this thing called unit groups. So we talked about groups initially. The only setting I have in here is I have a use new room style information. Normally it's going to prompt you for style, but the way I would envisage people using the unit groups is that if they've saved it, they've saved maybe an island and they want to bring it back into a brand new design, by selecting the new room style information, it will pick up whatever style you've chosen for that room. So it sort of makes sense just to pick up the style that's there. Click OK. You just need to close out Fusion and go back in, and those changes will take.